Hi, my name is Wayne Knapp and I'm the Safety Administrator for the Presbyterian Church of Queensland. This safety presentation is based on the requirements of the Queensland Building Fire Safety Regulation for the St David's Presbyterian Church. The church is located at Mary Street, Toowoomba, and the complex consists of the church and a hall beside the church. In the presentation, we'll look at the location of the firefighting equipment, the use of the equipment, the escape routes, exits and assembly areas, and the evacuation procedure itself. As part of the procedure, we'll also look at the specific duties of event leaders and assistants. A full version of this plan is available from the Church Secretary and also from myself and on Elvanto. In the church, there is a fire extinguisher located on the wall through the door to the right of the pulpit, which is that door situated there. This is a white banded dry chemical fire extinguisher, and it can be used on all types of fires. To operate the extinguisher, as with most types of extinguishers, you pull the pin from the extinguisher, which is located there, and hold the extinguisher upright. Once this has been done, the pin will release the trigger and you can discharge the extinguisher. You then aim the nozzle, which is here. Before approaching the fire, it is a good idea to test the extinguisher. Once this has been done, aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. By doing so, you will hit the fuel source. If you aim at the flames, the powder will go right through and have little effect at all. You squeeze the trigger by pulling these two handles together, and this will release the pressurized agent from the extinguisher. Sweep the extinguisher from side to side and start from a safe distance away and then slowly move forward. It is important to continue to sweep until the fire is completely out. The escape routes and assembly areas. There are a number of escape routes from the church. The primary escape route is through the front doors. You can either go through the main front doors there, or you can go through the door to the side. And the assembly area is located by walking out to the footpath and turning right down Alford Street and to the front of the manse. There is a meeting area, which I'll describe shortly, located outside the tennis court hut. If you're near the front of the church or use a mobility aid, your exit point is by going forward and taking the door to the right of the pulpit, and then going through, turning left and going through the office and exiting via that door there, then going out to the footpath and turning right again. If you're in the hall, the exits are via the car park to the meeting area, which is there, or directly to the assembly area in front of the manse.
Thank you. I'm going to have it on.
As I said, the primary assembly area is located in front of the manse and is reached by travelling down the footpath, and the meeting point is located at the tennis court hut. It is important for people to move the assembly area as quick as possible to avoid hindering emergency services. Once occupants have been moved to the assembly area, people are to wait for further instructions, and under no circumstances is anyone to re-enter the building. The evacuation procedure. If you're the first person to locate a fire, alert the group leader, and if it is safe to do so, attempt to extinguish the fire. Remember to make sure you have a clear exit before doing so. Meanwhile, other members of the group should prepare to evacuate. On hearing an evacuation instruction, immediately cease all activity, and only if it is safe to do so, switch off any appliances, equipment and machinery. Assist any person experiencing difficulty with the evacuation and take a quick look to your left and right to see who is standing nearby. Walk quickly and calmly to the assembly area via the nearest exit, and at the assembly area, form into groups to assist the leader to ensure everyone has been safely evacuated. Report to the leader if you cannot locate the person that was to your left or right before you left the building. Under no circumstances should you re-enter the building. You should remain at the assembly area until otherwise instructed, and if for any reason you need to leave before the all clear is given, please let the leader know that you are leaving. If you are the evacuation coordinator or person leading an activity or program, there are additional duties to be performed as part of the evacuation process. You need to investigate the fire situation, and if there is any doubt regarding whether there is a fire, call the fire service. You need to ensure the safe evacuation of all occupants from the building and alert all occupants and account for all occupants at the assembly area. You need to ensure occupants do not re-enter the building, and you need to meet the fire service and advise them of any information relevant to the emergency. As there are a number of tasks to be performed, these duties will be shared between attendees to ensure a safe evacuation. This includes checking the hall and toilets and checking each room and advising the man's family if applicable. If any room or building is unable to be entered, the emergency services are to be advised on their arrival. It is recommended the evacuation coordinator or person leading an activity allocate tasks at the beginning of the event. And in the case of St David's Church, these tasks have already been allocated to the Committee of Management members and the elders. That concludes the St David's Church Presbyterian fire evacuation instruction. If you have any questions about any of the information provided, please contact me at church office. Thank you.